Alright, let me talk about the next guy. Erthan. Erthan the Wise? He's an elf. He's a Germanic elf. So he's 3 foot 2 inches tall, with yellowish green skin. So think more like Santa Claus than Lord of the Rings. But that's nothing to overlook him for. He's an incredibly powerful elf who is able to do 90% of the magic he puts his mind to with ease. He's a scholar with open interest in recording and making any kind of experiment on magic. Save for one particular class of magic, one school, the School of Malice. Erthan has a specific moral compass to himself, and he absolutely refuses to feed or give any credence to the School of Malice. This extends to his fellowship. He outright will not support anyone that practices the School of Malice, and in fact, he actually sends his own followers to fight those people. His main base is actually a giant tree, believe it or not, and his following is known as the Roost, the highest rung of that being known as the Brotherhood of the Owl. Erthan likes to take the image of the owl specifically for its image of wisdom. Therefore, most of the people who are on the Order of the Owl are some of the most powerful magic users in Eurigon. He himself is incredibly powerful to the point to where he can actually make other saints that are supposed to be more powerful than him fall down to their knees. There was one school that he doesn't have any qualms against, but he doesn't actively go to try and support it, and that's the School of the Mind. Telepathy and telekinesis. And he doesn't really explain why, but he has very personal reasons as to why he doesn't really like that school. Likely has to do with another saint that we'll talk about later. But yes, just like with Crom, he actually generally enjoys people bringing them their scientific papers. Scientific papers on magic. But that's also kind of your sort of, sacrifice to him. That's your ritual to him. You bring him something you learn, something new. No BSing, no, outright lying or copying your work. Bring him something that you newly studied and your perspective on something, and you can advance in the ranks. But power kind of is generally the idea for ranking up, so a lot of those who are in the Order of the Owl in particular are, again, immensely powerful. They're also honorary members, but that's not the problem. This man actively despises half of the other saints. Crom, Vermac, even hates some of the other saints that aren't even using the School of Malice, like Astron, because they just use their magic recklessly. So he kind of has a superiority complex in that situation too. But for that reason, all those who follow Erthan are given the symbol of the owl.